Hello there, and welcome to Linglish, the podcast where we make English learning simple, enjoyable, and part of your everyday life. I am James, and I'm so happy you're here because today we're going to talk about something that can truly change how you learn English forever. Let me ask you a question. How often do you actually practice English? Once a week, only in class, or maybe just when you feel motivated? Well, today I'll show you how to make English a daily habit, even if you have a busy schedule, even if you feel shy, and even if you don't live in an English speaking country. Because the truth is, fluency doesn't come from studying for hours once a week. It comes from small, consistent steps, things you can easily do every single day. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's start building your new daily English routine together. Many learners believe they need to live in London, New York, or Sydney to speak English well. But that's simply not true. I've met students who've lived abroad for years and still struggle to communicate confidently. And I've met others who've never left their home country, yet speak beautifully. So, what's the difference? It's not about where you live, it's about how you practice. If you create English moments in your daily life, short, simple, enjoyable moments, your brain begins to see English as something natural, not as a school subject. Before we get to the 5 steps, let's talk about one technique that can completely transform your speaking: shadowing. Maybe you've heard this word before. Shadowing means listening to someone speak English and repeating what they say at the same time, like an echo. You don't pause, you don't translate, you don't worry about every single word. You just listen and copy the sound. Let's try a few sentences together. I'll say a line, then give you a moment to repeat. I want to speak English fluently. I listen to English every day. Shadowing helps me sound natural. Good. That's it. That's shadowing. It might feel awkward in the beginning, but that's okay. You're training your muscles, your ears, and your mind. Do it for 5 minutes every day, and you'll notice something amazing. You'll begin to think in English before you even realize it. Now, let's go step by step through 5 simple, realistic ways to make English part of your life, no matter how busy you are. Listening is the foundation of fluency. When you listen often, you absorb sounds, rhythm, and natural expressions. But here's what most learners get wrong: they only listen when they study. You don't need a study session, you just need exposure. Listen to a podcast while you walk, an English song while you cook, a short YouTube video while you rest. You don't have to understand 100%. Even if you understand only 40 or 50%, it's still powerful because every time your brain hears real English, it's learning subconsciously. Challenge: for the next 7 days, listen to English for just 10 minutes a day. It could be this podcast or anything you enjoy. You'll be surprised at how quickly you start recognizing words and phrases automatically. Listening is great, but speaking is what makes you confident, and shadowing connects those two perfectly. After you listen to something short, maybe 30 seconds of a podcast or a clip, repeat it aloud. Don't pause after each word, copy the whole rhythm. For example, I'm improving little by little. I don't understand everything, but I keep going. Practice makes progress. Say it again. Repeat it like music. Your mouth and tongue need training, just like your muscles at the gym. If you shadow every day, your pronunciation, tone, and confidence will grow naturally. This might sound strange, but it's one of the most powerful habits you can build. Start thinking in English, even small thoughts. When you wake up, it's morning. I need coffee. When you go out, the air feels nice today. I forgot my keys. When you're tired, I worked a lot. I need to rest. You don't have to form long sentences. just small, natural thoughts. At first, your brain will want to translate everything, but that's okay. Keep going. Eventually, your thoughts will start to appear directly in English. Mini exercise. Try to describe one part of your day entirely in English. For example, making breakfast or taking the bus. You'll be amazed at how much vocabulary you already know. Reading is one thing, but reading out loud changes everything. It helps you build rhythm, emotion, and natural flow. Pick something short, a children's story, a dialogue, or even a paragraph from this podcast. Read it slowly first. Focus on clarity. Then read it again, a little faster, then again with feeling and confidence. Imagine you're performing, not studying. It might feel silly at first, but this is exactly how actors and public speakers train. And trust me, it works. When you read aloud, you're training your speaking muscles while also reinforcing vocabulary and sentence structure. Now, this is my favorite one. Don't just study English, live with it. That means surrounding yourself with English in small daily ways. Change your phone settings to English. Write a short 3-sentence diary every night. Watch one video in English before bed. Label items around your home: mirror, door, fridge, even your to-do list. Write it in English. When English becomes part of your routine, your brain stops seeing it as a foreign language. It becomes something normal, something that belongs to you. Let's pause for a second. How do you feel when you speak English? Are you nervous? Excited? Maybe both? That's completely fine. Remember, learning a language is emotional. You're not just learning grammar, you're learning how to express yourself in a new way. So, be kind to yourself. Every small effort counts. Even 5 minutes of English today is better than 0 minutes yesterday. Consistency beats perfection, always. Here's the truth. English will never feel natural if it only lives in your classroom. It becomes natural when it lives in your day, your thoughts, your conversations, and your habits. Say good morning in English. Write your grocery list in English. Talk to your pet in English. Why not? Turn daily actions into mini learning moments. That's the secret. You're not just studying English anymore, you're living it. And that's how fluency really begins. So let's recap. To practice English every day: 1. Listen often. 2. Shadow what you hear. 3. Think in English. 4. Read aloud. 5. Live with English. If you follow these 5 steps, English will slowly become your second nature. Not something you have to do, but something you enjoy doing. And remember, you don't need to be perfect to start, but you do need to start to be perfect. I am James, and this was Linglish, helping you speak English with confidence, one day at a time. Thank you so much for listening. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep speaking. I'll see you in the next episode.